still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26. Yard line just across the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They've got his man complete. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
82.
On 1st down, Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
They'll try to run with a J. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. The intended receiver, Taywan Taylor. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, Mariota again. He finds Corey Davis. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
82 is mine. I got 82. 82 is mine.
Mariota now on second down. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And he's brought down. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A first down throw for Mariota. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dion Lewis, 35 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point put through by Suckup. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Eagles offense trotting back out there, and believe it or not, yes, there are already some concerns on Philly Talk Radio because they just have not looked that sharp in the preseason.
And that's just how it is in Philadelphia. If everything's not perfect, people are going to start to rumble despite a Super Bowl win. And that evidence you're talking about, 5-0 shutout by the Cleveland Browns, who went 0-16 last year. That happened in week 3 of the preseason. They're 0-3 in the preseason. And is Nick Foles going to be their starting quarterback? That's what they're expecting on opening night against Atlanta.
That one goes for 36 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 24.
82.
Wentz now on first down. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 81.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes Tennessee's offense. Last week, week 3 of the preseason, only 6 points against Pittsburgh. And remember, this is an offense last year that ranked 19th in the league. So not at the bottom, but they certainly could improve.
And they need to make a jump. Brand new coaching staff, led by Mike Vrabel. Also a brand new offensive system. So quarterback Marcus Mariota having to adjust again, trying to find his rhythm as a passer. And, of course, they need their offensive line to be intact so they can get the running game going as well.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. One.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A Titan first down, Mariota to Walker.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a former 5th-round pick of the Eagles. This is Dion Lewis. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Walker. And he'll go down at the 28. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. First down, Mariota. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Jordan Hicks leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And Davis has it over the middle. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. A first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. From the red zone now, Mariota. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. Well, you know, Charles, just thinking back, it was around this time a year ago, Hurricane Harvey was devastating the Houston area and other areas there in southeast Texas. 1 year later, though, J.J. Watt's Foundation announced it had raised and given $41.6 million in the last calendar year.
That's phenomenal. And he was the NFL Man of the Year last season, and rightly so for what he did. And if I'm not incorrect, his goal when he started this to help all the people was $200,000.
41.6 million minus 200,000. That's a pretty good margin there.
That's a heck of a margin. Congratulations to J.J. Watt, his foundation, and to everyone who contributed to help out the people in Houston.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this.
Fort Tokyo. 82. On the ball.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Pressure pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
This back 7. Go.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Drops it off to Ajayi. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Great 15. Great. Black.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Mariota being chased, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now Philadelphia ready. To get going on offense again. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Run.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibson. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. Wentz now on 1st down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Wins to throw on second down. The pressure gets to him again. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to...
No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
As we inch closer to the regular season, I'm just peering down at some of the preseason records. Right now, Ravens 4-0, Bengals, Panthers, Cardinals, all 3-0. I guess my question is, what stock do you put in these preseason records?
Well, the easy answer is nothing because the preseason doesn't really matter. But some organizations do put more stock in it than others. Some of them want to win every preseason game. Others don't worry about that at all. Intel has told me that only one team has won the Super Bowl after going 0-4 in the preseason, and that was in a strike year, I believe, when Washington did it. So, for the most part, you just don't want to go winless in the preseason. But remember this, the Browns and the Lions both went 4-0 preseasons, then they went 0-16 in the regular season.
Speaking of winless teams, Eagles and Falcons both winless right now, could be Super Bowl contenders.
I still think that they're going to be, whether they go winless or not.
Mariota on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Great 15, great 15.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it down deep into Tennessee territory. A gain of 32 that time.
On the right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Titans now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on the attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And there it works for a tackle for loss. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Brandon Graham in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st down, Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there, for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, work for big yardage.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jay. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Now Wentz will keep it, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carson Wentz with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And his kick is good. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they worked their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
But with the incompletion there, gives us time to hit on the retirement, Charles, of Eric Decker. Of course, played for the Broncos, Jets, and Titans, was with the Patriots this preseason, but now he's going to step aside.
I think he had a fantastic career because...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Mills. He was looking for Matthews that time. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44.
82. Great 15. Great 15.
Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A good pickup there, a 22.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Straight 15, 82, straight 15. There we go.
From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Shorty. Lion.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Jarrell Casey in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
On the line.
Back now in Nashville. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Come on. Straight 15.
To throw is Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Come on now. Let's go. Ram.
Wentz. And he's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And Wentz not going to take the snap here. Instead, he turns and calls a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, here's an option play left. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from 8 yards out. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there on that drive, but when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Mariota now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Nigel Bradham coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Second down, Mariota. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play, Mariota to Davis. 51 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And it's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now a second down throw for Mariota. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Chris Long in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. And he's going to go down again. Brandon Graham in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. And Suckup will put this one right through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. Now they can't bring him down. Ajayi's going to go. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ajayi, 75 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Elliott now to kick this one away. Adoree Jackson on the return. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And Owen coughed it up. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they went for a big play through the air on second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On third down, Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Three.
They go play action here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor. And it's second down.
Let's go.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball where need to.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Let's go.
One last shot now for Mariota. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Hicks in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.